What up, world? What up, YouTube world?
Friends and family.
We just wanted to get back with everybody and kind of update you. We've been off the air for quite a while. We haven't made any videos, so some of my family is wondering what we got going on, where we're living, how we're living, how are we making it, and that's what we're here to tell y'all today. Just a little summary update and say what's up.
Yeah, so
Here we are. We're in paradise. We're stuck, but not really. But we're gonna stay here for a while, do our boat work, because we still have some boat work we want to get done due to some circumstances that took place in the process of moving here and buying our boat. So we'll give y'all a little update. So let Michelle let you know something. Go ahead, babe.
You know, if you've been on the channel, then you know we have a small 26-foot sailboat in Kentucky on the lake, and well, it's actually in our backyard in Kentucky right now, but that's where we started, was on Kentucky Lake, learning how to sail. The plan was to sail that boat all the way to Florida to look for a big enough boat to live on. And so since then, everything escalated really fast, and we are already in Florida, living in Key West on a sailboat that's not the one we had in Kentucky. So I guess we're just going to try to get you guys caught up, and then we're going to start with putting out new videos. We're going to start all over, start fresh, and things will be great from there.
Try to keep y'all clued in a little bit faster than 6 months, but it's been a rough 6 months. So we came down, we bought our boat.
We came down here for our spring break vacation.
Right. We didn't buy a boat then,
right,
but we came back, we bought a boat. We're what? I got lost.
We came, but we just happened to find the perfect boat at the perfect price while we were here on vacation in spring. So we went back to Kentucky with plans on coming back here, getting it inspected, buying the boat. We went back, got all the money together for that, came back. The guy we bought the boat from had us an inspector there. He approved the boat, said everything was good to go, so we made a deposit on it. Went back to Kentucky to finalize some other things, and when we finally came back for the final trip.
Yeah, well, we came back, finished buying our boat, went back to Kentucky to get our belongings. Everything we basically kept loaded into one little Penske truck. And that's what we came back down with. And some things occurred while we were not around our boat, which was we were robbed. When I say robbed, they stole our dinghy and motor off of the davits because it was up on the davits. They took anchor and chain. They went inside the boat and stole our generator. So
we did go to the law about it. They told us unless we had pictures, there's nothing they could do.
Nothing they could do.
We're basically screwed.
So yeah. So since then, we've
tucked our tail and started all over because we had to replace everything that was stolen from us in order to even move the boat from the slip it was parked in when we bought it.
So now I've sailed it away from where it was. I sailed it around from the Atlantic side of Key West to the Gulf side of Key West. And now we're currently on a mooring. And it's a new transition. It's a new life.
It's a whole lot different than living on a dock in a slip.
It's a whole lot different than living in the country on a gravel dirt road.
Right. And using a car to get around, and
yeah.
There's a lot, you know,
when
it's
you
a big life change.
when you get up and the waves are 4 or 5 foot, then you know, well, you got to put a rain suit on and expect to get a little splash. It's alright in the summertime. Like right now, we're currently in the winter season. I mean, you can see I'm in my thermal.
And I'm in a hoodie.
But it's not really that cold. I mean,
today it's like 74, 75.
Yeah, if you come from up north down here, you're probably out there swimming like the rest of them crazy people out there swimming right now.
Yeah, when we got here today, there was like people all in the water, and I was like, what is wrong with these people? I just couldn't believe people were swimming. But I guess if you were coming from 30 degrees down here, then you would probably want to swim, but not when you live down here. It's just too cold. So I never thought I'd be cold again once I came here, but surprise, surprise.
But anyways, in the winter, the water gets a little rough, it gets a little choppy, get a little wet. In the summertime, it gets a little choppy every now and then when a storm's blowing through, but getting wet, it's kind of like being on a free water ride at that point.
Yeah, it feels good, you know.
Feels great.
When it's 90 and 95 out here.
So we're not on a slip, so some of the struggles, hauling your groceries back and forth.
Yeah, the original plan was buy the boat, take it to St. Pete, put it in a slip,
right.
Put the kids in homeschool because we did not want to put them in school in St. Pete. We just wanted to live there on a slip and make things easy until we got the boat all the way ready. But now that's why we're stuck in paradise.
Right.
We lost a lot of things and we had to replace a lot of things and
spent a lot of money we didn't plan on spending right off the top while we were here. So it is what it is. We're making the best of it. Like I said, we're kind of stuck, but we're stuck in paradise. It's nice. The weather's good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Key West is beautiful. But sometimes it smells like butt cheese.
They say it's the
seagrass, but I say it's the sea ass.
Because we have a reef out here 6 miles from shore. Most people who know about Key West know, but that keeps the waves from coming in, crashing, and that doesn't wash out the seagrass, so it sits around and molds and just gets funky and it smells so bad.
Yeah.
There's certain days it's just awful.
Yeah, you come through here and you're like, man, I'm not getting in that beach, you know. It's understandable why people don't fill the beaches up like you would think the beaches would be plumb full, but it is what it is. There's more beaches out there.
Yeah, so we have been making videos since we've been here, but we have not actually created a video and put it on YouTube. Due to some internet issues, some computer issues, some camera issues. Like, if there's an issue, we have it right now. So,
right.
You know, when things hit you, they all hit you at once. So, once we get all those things straightened out, I'll be able to put all of our videos together and show you some things that we have done and seen since we've been here. Some
right.
cool
One
things.
of the issues is our power. Like I said, our generator was stolen. I bought another generator. For whatever reason, it quit working on me. It just seized up, and it's big.
We used it 5 times.
And it's big, so there's really no way for me to move it right now.
Yeah, like
so
we can't get it off the boat.
Until I take it out and do a haul out and get it off of the vessel so that I can have it taken in and warranted, I'm just stuck with it sitting on the back of the boat right now. So in the meantime, my folks came down, helped us out. My dad bought us another generator, a little smaller one I can move around.
It works great, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I've been able to use my Keurig on the boat. That's pretty awesome.
But as far as the refrigerator and things go, as long as it's sunny, which like I said, we're in winter, so it's cloudy quite often. Quite cloudy, and as of right now I only have 200 watts of my 400 watts solar running, and when it's cloudy and the refrigerator running, it depletes the batteries. Within 2 days the batteries are down, and then we're back to not running the fridge. So at this point in time, I'm still working on the solar, trying to get all 400 watts hooked up. Once I'm able to do that, I should have enough power generated to keep running the fridge for as long as we need it. I also want to get a wind turbine just to add to the juicing of the batteries.
Yeah, because we definitely would have mad power with all the wind we have out there. We would be able to help somebody else power their boat probably. I mean, it's like super, super windy all the time. Like, it never stops.
But once we get our electrical situation figured out, we're good. Got our plumbing situation figured out. That was a nice little thing. Had a little bit of an issue with the solar. The charge controller went out, the one that came with the solar. So I bought another charge controller, and it's doing great. My batteries have went back up to full charge, and they've been holding great. So
yeah, before we replaced the solar charger box, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Before we replaced that, we had bought and lost refrigerator groceries at least 4 times, because we would buy things, put them in there, the batteries would be great, we put food in the refrigerator, and then be gone all day, and it'd be cloudy, and then we come home and the battery's drained, and which is okay for one day, but when it happened 2 days in a row, everything in the fridge goes bad. So, and that's happened to us like 3 or 4 times. So yeah, we're just still kind of working out of a cooler right now.
And some of my changes that I want to make. I've been doing a lot of looking into and researching electric generators, what it'd take to power that, keep that functioning, along with an electric motor, because
that'll run off solar power.
Right, batteries and whatnot.
Right.
That's all down the road. So as of right now, we're living here.
We work here. We're just living right now and working on the boat.
The kids are in school.
Things at a time. Kids are in the high school and they love it, which is kind of crazy, because I thought for sure when they seen the school here they would not want to go to it, considering that they left a high school of about 300 students, and this one here consists of like 2,500 students. So, and the school is considered a campus. It's huge. It's like 5 great big buildings. One of the buildings is the size of their whole entire school.
But they're proud to be conks.
Yeah.
They're 9th and 10th grade now.
Yeah.
They're in the choir and the band.
They're doing concerts for the town all the time, and
parades.
We're getting videos, but yeah, like I said, we'll start getting those videos produced and put out. We just wanted to let everybody know what was going on and why we haven't got any videos put out recently. So
right.
Just have a lot going on.
I wanted the family to be able to understand that, we're doing good. The boat that we got, go ahead and tell you, it's a 1974 41-foot Morgan Out Island sloop.
It's awesome.
It's a center cockpit.
Super spacious.
Yeah, it's quite wide. She's a great boat. She handles great. Like I said, I sailed it from the Atlantic side to the Gulf, and it's awesome. It sails great. So.
And what is today, like December the 11th or something like that?
Yeah,
December the 11th or 12th. And I just want to show you guys. I know we have to move around a little bit, but we're just going to show you guys what we're looking at today. Because it's beautiful outside. I hate that some of you guys are freezing, but just take a look around. Hopefully you can see that beautiful water. And I don't know what to think about all these people laying out and swimming. It's just a little too cold for that, for us. But yeah, so hope you guys could see the view and you enjoyed it.
And like I said, we'll come out with some more of the footage. I've got footage slammed in all kinds of cameras. Me and Lane have done some diving on some free diving, not scuba. Dove down on a couple of little wrecks. It's pretty cool. Learned how to kill, process, cook, and eat lobster. That's pretty awesome because we didn't have lobster in Kentucky, obviously.
Right, and we've actually ate it enough now that we don't want it for a while. We're good. We don't need none for a bit. I'd rather have some crab legs, and then we'll be good.
Yeah.
I'd like to burn myself out on crab legs next. So.
But we got some footage for y'all. It'll be coming. Sorry.
We're going to start the brand new year with a brand new show for you guys. So look forward to it.
Yeah.
And thanks for staying with us and keep in touch. We have a really bad internet connection down here most of the time.
Yeah,
but,
it like
we do
comes
the best
and
we
goes
can.
because they feed it all the way from the mainland, which comes in from Largo. So a lot of times they have problems where the internet's gone. I mean, the whole school, everybody loses it.
Yeah, the cable and everything down here goes out quite a bit. So anyways, we do the best we can with keeping in touch with you guys, and we're going to start doing better.
And hopefully they get that red tide straightened out up towards St. Pete and Tampa and all that, because I guess that's why we got stuck. You know, everything happens for a reason. I was headed to St. Pete. The waters are bad. People are having problems breathing. And
we, of course, didn't know any of that because, I mean, we had heard a little bit about it last year, but we thought all that was over with. We don't watch the news.
Yeah.
So we really didn't know anything about it. And, you know, we're kind of sad to hear about it. But, you know, we knew that when we got stuck here, it was for a reason. We just didn't know why. But I guess that's why. That's what we figured.
Yeah, because it wasn't to meet a whole bunch of good people.
Right. But the longer we are here, the more people we do meet that are good people.
Yeah, we meet. You know. We got a lot of good friends in our mooring field. There a lot of good people there.
Yeah. There's a lot of emotional and mental and physical changes to selling everything you own and moving on to a sailboat to prepare to sail, you know, other places. And we'll talk about those things.
But hopefully in the spring, that's when I'm going to put it out there. We're probably going to take a little sail. Not sure where, but
like a
probably the Yucatan Peninsula or something. She's wanting to go to the Dry Tortugas, but
70 miles away.
We can do that.
Maybe we'll do that while the kids are with you guys this summer. We'll try it out and see what it's like.
Yeah, buddy.
So, yeah. So it's almost Christmas time, and
hope y'all have a good holiday.
Like I wanted to tell you guys, you know, that.
But don't blame him for it. It ain't his fault.
With living in paradise, with living, I guess, the lifestyle that we are living comes sacrifices. And everybody who does this does it for their own reasons. And everybody who does it has all their own sacrifices. But we all share a similar sacrifice, and that is having to leave our families behind. Especially at holidays. We do miss you guys very much. So, it's good to be in a community that is going to gather together for Christmas and have a big bonfire and grill out things. So
yeah, we got a little island out there. It's called Rat Key. I got some video of that.
There's not really rats on it. So, yeah.
Street rats.
Love you guys. Miss you all. Can't wait to see you. We're happy. We're happy. We just miss you. Bye, guys. See you next time.
Peace.